Hey guys, today we're going to be doing a Beyblade unboxing. So we will be unboxing the Volume 25 booster. So this booster, the prize bait is the new Cyclone Ragnarok, and that's what we're hoping to get. So this is the front of the box, and I'll go ahead and turn it around and show you the back of the box. So the Beyblades in this booster are the Cyclone Ragnarok Giga Never, which is the first one, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the second Beyblade in this booster is the Cyclone Ragnarok Nexus Rise. And we also have the third one, which is Dragoon V2 with Wheel and Exceed Dash. We have Hell Kerbex Giga Wave, Infinite Death Scyther Universe 1A, and Brave Wyvern 10 Never and 4A. So Official Huddy actually won this at the tournament last weekend, and the Beyblade he actually wants is the Infinite Death Scyther with 1A and Universe, as he really does like the Infinite Beyblade. And of course I'm hoping for the new Ragnarok. So I'll go ahead and open up this box. So let me get a box cutter. All right. So I'm going to put this in here and cut away. All right. Looks like I need to cut the top as well. So I'll just put this in here and cut up. All right, and let's see what we're going to get. All right, so this actually looks like, I believe this is Infinite. Let's open and see. So I'm gonna cut all this tape off. All right, so this is actually Infinite Death Scyther 1A and Universe. So Official Huddy will be extremely excited about that. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and weigh the parts and throw this together and let it face the gauntlet. So let's go ahead and weigh it. All right, so let's go ahead and make sure the scale is calibrated. So this is 50 grams, if this light can get off of it. So yeah, 50 grams. So go ahead and put it on the scale. And yeah, it's 50 grams. So we'll go ahead and weigh the parts. So let's go with the Infinite Death Scyther with the sword, it looks like. So 1406, 1A, 4649, and Universe, 8.72. So go ahead and throw the entire combo together. All right, let's see, what does this weigh? 69.29. So it's not too heavy. So let's go ahead and get right to the battles. So we have Tempest Solomon with the metal chip core, 1S Will and Xtend Plus. We'll launch this first 3 to 5 times, then we'll switch over to our Infinite Death Scyther with the 1A and Universe. So before we start with the launches, I do want to say that I've never actually used Universe. I do believe I have a purple one. I could be mistaken, but I do believe I have a Universe driver. I've just never used it. So with the way this is shaped and how it's spinning, I'm assuming it is a stamina driver. Now, it does appear as though it would have a bit of lag with this outside free spin ring. Now, I am going to launch it with a tilting launch, as I do think it can be pretty aggressive, just again by this ring here and how both of these are free spinning. So yeah, let's go ahead and start with the launching. So we'll do Tempest first. All right, so already I can tell that this is not going to be Tempest. Yeah, it just doesn't appear to have enough to actually push it out. Now, I think maybe if this Tempest was on 2A, it would be a different story, as 2A and 1A, the way they are shaped, they can produce a lot of recoil. So that is a win for Tempest. We'll launch Tempest first again. Yeah, so it got a decent hit there, but it had a lot more recoil than Tempest did. So yeah, this is going to be another win for Tempest. And it is doing a decent job of maintaining that center. Yep, that is a win for Tempest, and we will launch Tempest first one more time. Now, something else I'm going to try is I'm going to try to launch it in the center, as it does appear to be mainly a stamina driver. I do think with the shape you can get some aggression out of it though. Yeah, this is going to be another win for Tempest. Even with it hitting up against that 1A, it's not going to do much to Tempest. So we'll go ahead and launch Infinite first. And I will try to just launch it straight to the center. And I'll clean off these drivers. Alright, so Infinite. Alright, so I did launch it in the center, and it does seem to want to go straight to the center. However, it's going to have a hard time pushing the Tempest combo out of the center. So that is a win for Tempest. We'll go ahead and launch Infinite first again. Alright, so I did launch it straight down that time, and it did end up doing a tornado stall, which definitely makes me lean to it being able to be a bit aggressive. So that is a win for Tempest, and we'll launch this combo first one more time. So I waited to launch Tempest as I didn't want to launch it head on and get an instant KO against this driver. Yeah, Universe is doing a good job of maintaining the center. So yeah, with 2A on the Infinite with Universe, I do think it may be a little different of a story. But that is another win for Tempest. So we'll go ahead and switch over to the next. So we have Brave Valkyrie with 2A and 3-bladed mode and Xtend Plus. We'll launch this first 3 to 5 times, and we'll switch over to the Infinite Death Scyther with 1A and Universe. So this is 1A versus 2A, and they both have these tips on them, these little points that if they connect will make a lot of recoil and probably result in some KOs. So let's see what happens. Alright, so we'll go ahead and launch Brave first. Alright, let's see. Well, they don't appear to be... Okay, there we go. That was the 1A and 2A hitting. And yeah, surprisingly to me at least, the Infinite combo won. So we'll go ahead and launch Brave first again. I'll clean off this driver. Yeah, so that is what I kind of expected with this 1A versus 2A. I did expect to see a lot of recoil between them. So the Infinite combo is losing a lot of stamina. Yep, so that is a win for the Brave combo. We'll launch Brave first one more time. Alright, so that is a win for Braves, but I am going to let this play out. So one thing I think which may be good to change. All right, so that is a win for Brave, and we'll switch over to Infinite. And to finish what I was saying is one thing which I think may be good to change is the ruling, at least for the WBO, on getting KO'd and coming back into the stadium. As if you get KO'd, it is a point for your opponent. But I think if you get KO'd and you come back in, you should be allowed to finish the match. Or I shouldn't say finish the match, because you should still finish the match if you did get KO'd and come back in. But I think you should be given the win if you end up either outspinning or KOing your opponent. So I think they shouldn't get the point, and you should get the point. If you get KO'd, come back in and beat them. Anyway, we'll go ahead and launch Infinite first. As at tournaments, I do see a lot of times Beyblades will get KO'd, come back in, and end up winning. Or rather, outspinning the opponent or KOing them. Alright, so let's see if this 1A and 2A will hit up against each other. So the Brave combo is a bit tilted. That was a really good hit there. So I do think Brave will win this one. Yep, Brave won that one, so we'll go ahead and launch the Infinite combo first again. And I'll try to launch it in the center this time. And I did launch Brave a little bit lighter, as I also launched the Infinite combo light as well. So that is a win for Brave. And I'll try to launch the Infinite combo hard in the center. I just don't think it can stay in the center with a hard launch. I do think it's going to go into a tornado assault, but let's find out. As I could be completely wrong, since I have not used this before. Oh, that's pretty cool. So it did go into a tornado assault, so I will relaunch it, as I didn't really want it to be tornado assault. Alright, so I did launch Brave away from it, so let's see what's going to happen. Alright, so Brave will win this one. So that is another win for Brave, and what we'll do is we'll go ahead and switch over to the next. So we have World Spriggan with 2B in free spin mode and drift. I'll launch this first 3 to 5 times, then we'll switch over to the Infinite Depth Scyther with 1A and Universe. So let's go ahead. Now, I'm going to say that the World combo is going to win. It's obviously drift. I will be really, really surprised if this Infinite combo can win. So let's go ahead. And yeah, I didn't even pull the string all the way out that time. I really didn't want it to go out of control. Yeah, World should have this one. Yep, that is a win for World, so we'll go ahead and launch World first again. This is something I see a lot with this World combo. When it makes contact, when it has speed and it makes contact with opposing Beyblades, World doesn't actually tend to experience any recoil. It just stays there when they collide and the other Beyblade sort of bounces back. So that is a win for World, and we'll launch World first again. So I honestly was not expecting this stock combo to be that great, as we have, or I've already had the Infinite and 1A, and I'm not really a fan of it. Official Huddy is, but yeah. Yep, this is another win for the world combo. So what we'll do is we will go ahead and launch Infinite first, and we'll proceed with some medium to hard launching of the world combo. So while I will count any wins that the Infinite combo gets with me hard launching the world combo, realistically in a tournament setting, I would not really hard launch this against an opposite spin Beyblade. So just keep that in mind. So, Infinite. And that's why I don't typically hard launch it. So, that is a win for the Infinite combo for this, I guess, this setup. Realistically, I'm going to say that World would win this, as I have had a few people message me saying that World should win a lot of these matchups where I hard launch it, and yes, that is extremely true. World would win, or rather World with 2B on drift would win a lot of matchups against opposite spin Beyblades that I tend to hard launch just because I don't really have the opportunity to in, say, tournament settings. So we'll go ahead and launch the Infinite combo first again. So I'm going to have to slow that down, as I honestly think that World hit the corner right here. So either way, that is a win for the Infinite combo. So we'll go ahead and launch Infinite first one more time. And 2B seems to have the worst teeth, as drift is always bursting in the pocket. Alright, so Infinite first again. So that is a win for World. So we'll go ahead and switch over to the next combos. So we have Rage, Diabolos with 3A and Destroy Dash. I'll go ahead and launch this first 3 to 5 times. Then we'll switch over to the Infinite Death Scyther with 1A and Universe. So I think a fresh Rage out of the box will win this matchup. Not sure what's going to happen with my Awoken Destroy Dash. The 3A does have a lot of contact points, so it can still KO. But let's just see what happens. Alright, so that is a win for Rage. Let's go ahead and collect this Infinite. Alright, so we'll go ahead and put them both on the launchers and launch Rage first again. Universe is mobile. Ooh, that was an actually really good hit. So that is a win for Infinite, and we will launch Rage first one more time. Yeah, Rage is definitely the Beyblade that when parents at tournaments ask me, or prior to tournaments when they see the, I guess, the listing for them, and they ask me what are some Beyblades they can get their kids, I always tell them to get the stock Rage combo, as that is a really good stock Beyblade that if you go into a tournament and you're going against fairly new people or other new people, you can definitely beat them with a stock Rage. You can definitely get lucky and beat them. And you can even get lucky against some of the more experienced players if they're, I guess, not too familiar with how to counter Rage. So I'll launch Rage first one more time. see if this comes down to stamina. It does appear that it will. I actually think the infinite combo has more stamina right now. Let's see. Ooh. That did look like infinite spun slightly longer. And I do see how many would think it would be a draw, but I will slow it down as I do believe infinite spun a little bit longer. But we'll go ahead and launch infinite first this time. Alright, so Rage definitely was getting some decent hits in. And it does still have a decent amount of speed. Alright, so that is another win for the infinite combo. So we'll go ahead and launch it first again. So that is a win for Rage, and what we'll do is one more launch with the infinite combo first. And I'll go ahead and adjust the stadium. Alright, so let's see if there's going to be a good hit by one of these. Ooh, that was a really good hit by Infinite. Alright, so this is a win for the Infinite combo, and what we'll do is we'll go ahead and switch to the next combo. So we have Hollow Lucifer 2 with 4A in balance mode, wheel, and ultimate reboot dash. We'll launch this first 3 to 5 times. Then we'll switch over to our Infinite Death Scyther with 1A and Universe. So I think that the Hollow combo will win this as it does weigh a lot more. And it is on wheel, so the 1A really cannot do much to the wheel if it hits up against it. I honestly don't think it will hit up against it, honestly. But one thing is, actually, with the way these Beyblades spin, the scythe will never get caught up in the sword on here. But let's go ahead and see. And I should clarify, what I mean by that is these both spin clockwise. So if they're both spinning clockwise, the scythe doesn't have the opportunity to get stuck in here. They would actually have to be opposite spin, as yeah, they would be upside down, but you guys get the idea. It really cannot get stuck up in here. So we'll launch the Hollow combo first. Alright, let's see what's going to happen. They both seem to be maintaining decent stamina. Okay, so the winner is Hollow. For a second, I did think Infinite was going to win that. So we'll launch the Hollow combo first again. And I'm going to relaunch, as that was an extremely light launch. Alright, so that is a win for the Infinite combo. It did get the KO first in the upper right pocket. So we'll launch Hollow first one more time. Alright, so again, I'll go ahead and relaunch as the Infinite combo was about to burst. Alright, so let's see what's going to happen here. This tornado stone might actually help it win. Let's see. Alright, so that is another win for Hollow. We'll launch Hollow first one more time. And I'll just clean both of these drivers off. Make sure they're not about to burst. So, Hollow. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and say, if it doesn't get the KO, it's not going to win. And I think it will be pretty hard to get the KO, as this Hollow combo does weigh a lot. And in typical faction, I eat my words. So that is a win for Infinite. And I said faction, I meant fashion. So we'll launch Infinite first again. Or Infinite first this time. I just let it get out the way. So that is a win for Infinite. Now, it was lined up in a way in which the Hollow combo could have gotten the easy KO. However, it did not. So we'll launch Infinite first again. I would be so mad if that happened to me in a tournament. That is a win for the Hollow combo. So we'll launch Infinite first one more time. Wow, that was an easy point for the Infinite combo. So I'll go ahead and put away this Hollow combo and come back. Alright, so there we have it. Infinite Death Scyther with 1A and Universe. So this was our random booster 25 Beyblade. Now, what are my thoughts on this, I guess, stock combo? Honestly, I'm a little bit mad. I shouldn't say mad, I'm a little bit disappointed, as I did want the prize Bay. Now, that said, this is Official Huddy's Beyblade, as he got 3rd place in the tournament, and he really wanted this, so I am excited for him, though he has a few infinites now. As far as the stock combo, I think there's no surprise to anyone, it's not really a competitive combo, and I don't honestly think that the infinite is, or 1A for that matter, I don't think either of these are very competitive. Now you can put infinite, say, on 1D and Zone Dash plus Z or Mobius, and you can do well, but I don't think that's a result of infinite itself. I think that is a result of the combination of, say, 2D and Zone Dash plus Z or Mobius. So yeah, that will end this unboxing. And also I should mention, I did order all of the new Beyblades. I pre-ordered them a little over a month ago, and yeah, I haven't received them yet. But when I do receive them, I will do some unboxing, and I don't think I will test in the new stadium unless it becomes tournament legal, as my main focus is on competitive Beyblade, so going to tournaments, etc., and testing out combos against other competitive combos. And seeing as how this stadium here is tournament legal, and so far the new stadium is not, I probably won't be doing any testing in that unless you guys really want me to do testing in that stadium. And if you do, just let me know in the combos. So yeah, if you like these videos, be sure to like, subscribe, and all of that other good stuff. Thanks.